So many options and sometimes so similar from one another. Others obviously are way too different from one another, but how could you decide from that much variety? In today's video, I'm going to help you decide your own style by explaining them in a very easy manner. This way you'll know with more clarity which style is for you and which one is definitely not. I'm Patricia and this is the Designer 101. Let's get something straight here. Interior design is all about what you want to feel and how you want your space to look like. If you want to feel cozy and warm, it will be style so different from when you want to feel creative and artistic. For this, let's try understanding what it is that you want to feel the most. Is it feeling empowered? How about organized? What about feeling free or feeling relaxed? Now, I'm not going to bore you with the whole theory about what each style is. We'll talk about that in another video. Instead, I've grouped them in, let's say, similar interests, and from that, the task of the choosing will get easier. The first group is about feeling cozy, secure, and warm, with a little bit of order. They are traditional, modern, and transitional. I call it the original family. Traditional style has a lot of ornate details. They have this linen, skirted furniture, many paintings, and a lot of wood. Modern style, on the other hand, has a more minimalistic look where less is more. It has clean lines, large windows, sometimes without frames, and uses high contrast colors like white and black. You see, traditional style is quite the opposite of modern, and you'll ask me, why are they together then? Because the transitional style is basically the mix between both worlds. It transitions from traditional to modern and has a lot more modern than traditional. So now, this style has a more neutral palette color, large windows, and sometimes the same furniture. These three styles are what people choose the most, and the three of them can achieve a timeless style. Let's continue with our next group of styles that are in a minimalistic or modern route. They are, of course, modern, mid-century modern, Scandinavian, and contemporary. These styles work with clean lines, few textures. I think the Scandinavian has the more textures, and they incorporate a few more colors instead of the same neutral palette. You can find some greens, blues, yellows, and even orange. Some of them, like the mid-century, have a certain style for furniture which are slim and ear-pinned legs, dark or light wood, and plastic. They also have this retro 70s look where everything you see is in its place. These styles create a more serious look, a bit cold or impersonal look, but for sure it is an elegant, pure, and presentable option. The contemporary look, it's actually not a style, it is just what is trending right now. So in the long run, the contemporary style right now will be later another style. Our next group represents a lot of the traditional style, feeling like a front of a fireplace at twilight, just homey. They are rustic, French country, farmhouse, and maybe bohemian. Still not sure about this one, probably not. I know they seem very different, but they are very consistent in the use of location and local materials. Wood and stone are what describes them. Some of them, of course, more than others, I know. Some of them, like the farmhouse style, use black metals for frames and windows, but still kind of the same furniture. You know, linen or cotton sofa sets, big or well-marked fireplaces. Some others use stone as their star material. If you want to finish your day with a hot chocolate on your hand and a control remote on the other while having a blanket wrapped up, then this style is what probably catches your attention. If not, we'll move to the next and final set. I call them the extroverts. Here, you'll probably have the ones that claim more attention and are not always about feeling cozy. They are the industrial, bohemian, glam, maximalism, and so on. And before I say anything, they are super different from one another, and the only thing they have in common is that in each you cannot confuse them. For example, the industrial style is famous for big lofts and open space concepts with exposed ducts and strong materials like bricks, concrete, and leather. Glam, on the other hand, has a very sophisticated look and expensive materials. Chandeliers, gold and silver details, ornate details, you name it. Big budget here. The bohemian is about feeling free and artistic and is not worried about having less things. On the contrary, since this is inspired by gypsies that travel all over the world, they tend to have a little bit of everything, so it sounds like a more eclectic look. It has lots of layers and shops for vintage. Maximalism is the opposite of minimalism. It's actually a lot of everything. Lots of colors, bold colors, textures, items, artworks. It definitely is louder style. So now that we got about a third of the interior design styles, because trust me, every day there is more. Now I know you have quite enough info to choose a tendency over another, and at the end of the day it doesn't really matter the name of the style you choose, because most of the time there is even a mix between 2 or 3 of them. As long as it makes you feel what you want, you're on the right path. I hope you like this video and subscribe to my channel so you always know when there's a new video. See you next time!